How's it going, everyone? This is Rolling Cajun, and this is Rolling Cajun Gaming, and I want to do my very first guide on Turtle WoW. This is the very first time I've ever played on this server. This is my very first character. I want to get a mount, and I read at level 18 that you can get a mount, and I actually went and got the mount. And I tried making a video, and the video didn't come out very good because I had the wrong settings on OBS, and Premiere didn't want to work with it, and I did some converting, and it screwed everything up. So I'm going to redo a whole new video. I already have them out, but I'm going to show you how to get it. And this is where we're going to be starting at. So I'm inside of Orgrimmar, right here in the Valley of Strength. And there is an NPC here called Crewbane Darkblade. He's a wanderer. He walks around, so you could find him right around in this area. And this is what he looks like. He's going to have a quest that's going to be level 60. The level 60 quest is going to be called the Darkmoon Faire. And you don't absolutely have to have this quest, but this quest is going to help you figure out where the Faire is actually at. From what I read online, the Faire can be in two different places. It can be in Thunder Bluff or some other forest. I'm going to show you that here in a second. So it can either be, we'll show you where the other one is first. It can either be in Elin Forest. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Right in this Goldshire area, or Goldshire, or it can be in Thunder Bluff, which is back over here on our side. Oops, clicked on the wrong one. Right down here on the bottom. Now it seems to be showing like it's in two different places at the same time, so maybe it doesn't change every week. What I read online is 1 week is in one place, 1 week is in the other place. Maybe on this server they made it in just one area to where you don't have to go to the Alliance side to go get it, or you don't have to be the Alliance trying to come to the Horde side or Horde side to come get it. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. Right now it's in Thunder Bluff. I know it is because I did the quest. So anyways, the reason why you want this level 60 quest is it'll tell you where you need to go at. So just makes it easier. This is not the quest for the turtle mount, but this is a quest that's going to help you see where you need to go. So in order to get here, the best way to get there is to go to the crossroads here in the Barrens. Now, if your level 17 is the lowest level that you can be to go, no, level 18. Level 18, you go get the turtle mount. So at level 18, you should have the crossroads flight path already, because you should have already quested here. But if you don't, you can run over from Orgrimmar or the zone you got over here, which is your Durator, and just run over to the Barrens and get that flight path. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly to this flight path, and then what we want to do from there is we want to run west and come all the way here to Mulgore, where we can get to Thunder Bluff. And we need to get the flight pass in Thunder Bluff, and then also that's going to help us get to the quest that we need in order to get the turtle mounts. So that's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to the top of our tower here and get onto a flight path and get ourselves over to the crossroads, and we'll see you guys when we get to the crossroads. Alright, so now that we're here, we need to run west to get to the first location we're going. And of course, I am running the opposite direction because that's what I like to do. I'm going to run out this gate here, and we're going to take a left. Or actually, we should be able to just keep following it. This should go the direction we need to go. And actually, I'm going to mount up. Okay, so now that we're at the edge of the tower here at the Barrens, you want to start looking to the left here, because there's going to be a road that goes up the side of the mountain. That's the road that we want to take. Yeah, you see the little road that goes up the mountain here? This is the one we want to take. It's a pretty long drop to go to get down this thing. But I'm going to show you a little spot that we can drop down here in a second. So we don't have to take this road, which goes a long way, all the way around this little area. We're going to drop off right here and save some time. So you come right here on this edge here. And then we're going to slide down. Take a minimum damage. And then we're going to do the same thing all the way down. Okay, so I got here a little bit late. I do think that reset is coming and they're packing up to go to the other location. But I went all the way around. Let me show you real quick. I went all the way around and then came up over here. And whenever you come inside here, the guy that you want to talk to is going to be sitting right over here. He's going to have a quest for you. You're going to pick the quest up and you're going to have to go get an egg. After you grab that egg, anyways, it'll be right in this little camp. You'll find it. It's going to be the only quest that you can pick up. And then once you grab that, we're going to head back this way. And we're going to go back up and you're going to get the flight path while you're here in Thunder Bluff. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to the top of the tower and then you're going to fly back to the crossroads. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to be heading north. Anyways, I turned off my war mode because I don't want to be going to these higher zones and getting ganked. Because I already know people are like that. I don't know why someone would want to kill a low level when they can just go fight someone their own level and actually feel accomplished after killing someone instead of ganking, but whatever. I guess some people are just no good at the game, so they have to gank lower levels to feel proud about themselves. Anyways, we're going to go north until we get to this Ashen Vale, I think it's called. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to run all the way up this road, all the way to these this area way over here. Alright, so we've gotten into the next zone here. I'm just now coming into it, and I'm already seeing some level 21, so I'm going to do my best to avoid these. Kind of go off to the side. And if you want to see the mobs a little bit easier, where it puts the plates on top of them, if you hit Control V, that turns the plates on, where you can see the plates instead of just the mobs, so that you can spot the mobs easier, so it's easier to avoid them whenever you get up kind of close to them. Because right up here in this area, I remember, there was like a level 27 mob. Yeah, this guy here, he's 26. That's pretty high, and he could beat us. There's no way we could beat that guy, I don't think. So we're going to avoid them. And there's a bear over here that's 22, so he's not too high. Some of these mobs you can actually kill. It's just those 26s and 27s, you're not going to be able to kill those at level 19, I don't believe. Alright, so you're going to come up to this little town here, which is Astronar, I believe is how you say that. And this is a, you'll see the blue flag here. This is an alliance town. You do not want to enter that town. Best way to do is to make your way around here. You might have to fight some mobs on the way through, because it's going to be pretty hard to avoid every one of them. But I think the only one you'll have to fight is this one right here on the corner to get through here. Oh, my durability is 100%. I don't know why that took so long. Anyways, we're going to keep going this way. And just follow this little, right on the edge of this river until we get all the way around here. This guy's level 19 that's in front of me. That's what he's going to do right now. He's going to get his turtle mount. Alright, so this is a good example how fast the mount is. It is because you get the mount at level 18. I went up one level, so it's 0.5% faster than walking. And you can see here that I'm slowly catching this guy. So I'm a little bit faster than him. So it is a tad bit faster than walking. And it just gets better as you level. Yeah, see, it's just a tad bit faster than him. But it is faster, so it's a little bit faster than walking. Right, now we're here at this area, and you're going to be looking for these little elemental-looking things that you're going to be killing in order to get your to get the egg. Just keep killing them until you get the egg drop. I got mine within about 7 or 8 kills. So these guys right here are the ones you're going to kill. These wave riders. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I got to kill this one. But you're going to kill a bunch of these. And then after you get done doing that, then you're going to run all the way here to Splinter Post, and there is a flight path that you can save here to fly back to Thunder Bluff. But see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save some time instead of running all the way back, and I'm going to use my stone. And then once I get to Ogrimmore, I'll fly back to the Thunder Bluff, and then you can get there from there. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. That's all you need. You just go back to Thunder Bluff where you got the quest at, and go turn it back in, and then you're going to get your turtle mount. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how to do the one for this week, which is in a different area. It's actually in the Eastern Kingdom over here in this forest, and I'm going to figure out the best way to do this, and I'm going to add that to this guide too. So that's going to be next. I'm going to show how to get here. All right, so I do believe that the best way we're going to be getting to where we need to go for this to get where we're to the Eastern Kingdom is we need to go to Ratchet first. So that's where I'm headed right now. We got to go here to Ratchet, and we're going to be taking a boat that's going to go sail us across to the eastern continent over here, and it's going to put us way down here at Booty Bay. And we're going to have to run all the way up until we can get to Elwyn Forest, or Elyon Forest, how you pronounce that. So we got to go a long ways. We're going to have to run to get there. But that's where we're headed right now. It's going to be the exact same process as the rest of the video. We just this is going to, I'm trying to show you where the second spot that the Faire could be at. All right, so we just landed here. So now we're going to go down to the end of the dock and wait for the boat to show up. Oh, there it is. Perfect timing. Well, that's a couple of alliance. Probably going PvP. Alright, we're just now arriving at the Booty Bay exit. Alright, so I made it to the next zone, and it turns out that it was pretty rough going through that zone because the zone is actually level 30 to 45 mobs, so I got killed 3 times on my way through there. So I do believe that the best option, instead of trying to go through the zone, would be to swim along the coast through the water all the way around until you get over here. Now, it would take a while, but you wouldn't die multiple times. But now that I'm in a level 18 to 30 zone, it might not be as bad. But I do believe that swimming is going to be the best option because you can avoid all the mobs. You might run into a fish once in a while, but you shouldn't. Alright, so what I was going to do is I'm actually hugging this river all the way up because there's PvP mobs that patrol these roads, and you don't want to get on these roads. What I originally wanted to do is when I came in here, I wanted to go to the right and go all the way. But it turns out that going left was a whole lot better. So I ended up going left, and then I made it to the to this next zone over here where I'm currently at. And then I just started hugging this river, and I'm going to go all the way up to get into the forest. And I'm almost there. But this was probably the worst way to go. So swimming through the ocean, I think, is still going to be the optimal way to do it. You got to make sure you stay off these roads though, because these roads have a high level patrols. This zone is obviously Alliance, so you don't want to be on the roads because they have Alliance guards that patrol the roads up and down the roads. So I ended up having a really cool Alliance player that seen me getting wrecked by a one of the guards on the road, and he happened to just save me just in time. He added me to a party and healed me to get through it, which was pretty awesome. So I want to give a shout out to this guy for hooking me up. He's in my party. You can see him there on the screen. Okay, so this right here is the area. Whenever it's in this area, this is where it's going to be set up at, right here, right beside this little town. Now, don't forget, this town is Alliance. If you go up in that town, you're going to get wrecked. So the route that I took was I started here at Booty Bay and went all the way up through here. I died like 3 times up in this area right here because there's a lot of level 35, 41 mobs. Once I got past that, then it wasn't that big of a deal going up the rest of this way. But I think the best option is as soon as you get off the boat at Booty Bay, jump off the dock and just swim all the way around and go all the way up around till you get up to like all the way around here, all the way around there, and then whenever you get around this corner right here, then you come up here and you're going to cut across this little cut right here, and you get up through there or somewhere, anywhere you can get up, and just follow the coast until you get to this road, and then just try to stay off the road as much as you can, kind of go around everything, because they got patrols going up and down these roads, so stay off the roads if you can, and then just walk up here, and this is how you get to that one. That was a rough way, but I did it. Anyways, thanks again for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, share the video if you like it, if you think it's going to help someone else, and we'll see you guys in the next video.